Good morning and welcome to Riddick's Guest Hero Guild of Thrones Guide, episode 12. Continuing on with our ultimate strategy of replicating our teams as quickly and efficiently as possible, getting ready for the next cycle and progressing. We're going to jump very quickly straight into our progression and get our next breed underway. Right now, we've already just gotten a head start. We're now at 43.5 energy, so we've just started our first power can mine run. Looking at our materials, we need 30 of the gas canisters and 60 of the experience potions. We are currently sitting at 5 days exactly left on our time span, so we are getting closer. And our current progress, we've been able to add 9 heroes into our mix. We're looking at our breeding for today that we have at least, there we go, we have 2 of our 1 breed heroes, and we will look at doing Arctic Sheriff. So that's going to be our breed for today. We do have the appropriate amount of GGMT there, so we are all set. We'll just get these few runs out of the way. So one more here. We'll do kind of a challenge here for a bit of fun to fill in the time. Now, in the above section there that's slightly grayed out where my mouse is, you can see that there's now a give up button. So instead of having to challenge 3 times in order to get your daily rewards, you can just click that. It will auto lose the 3 attempts and just streamlines the whole process. But be aware you will lose your trophy ranks, and if you don't get your rank, you can't get the daily reward. So you do have to progress in some way, shape, or form to qualify for your tier of rewards, scaling from 2 to 5 to 8 to 13. And this one's almost done. Quick and easy win. There we go. We've got 46 trophy points. Now we go back here. And we have wrapped up. Now looking, so we've got enough of the gas canisters. Now we just need 13 of our experience potions, so 2 runs there. We'll jump back here while we await. So if we're looking at the teams and the possibilities, so this one here from user 1289, so they've got Altruistic Banker, which is the multi-target damage, and Faith Healer, so that should be relatively possibly easy. Let's see if the 6 commons can have a crack. So this would be okay if they had a tank in that front line. Obviously, they're delaying the damage to the Altruistic Banker by having Faith Healer in the front, and as long as Faith Healer can keep itself up, then that Altruistic Banker is just going to kind of tune everything down. You can see on the right and the left, just under our respective names, that they are doing significantly more damage. A little bulldozer, just a threat of going down. There we go. But the moment that hopefully that Faith Healer goes down, it doesn't get those heals in, which it looks like it's slowly propping up there. There we go. Now this should be a relatively easy, quick finish. Just because it doesn't have those heals and it doesn't have that that barrier in front of it to stop the targeted damage from all of our heroes playing a part. Go back here, we have finished, so we need one more. We'll jump back in and do another one here, similar thing. They have that tank, but they have a utility at the back, so the damage is going to be relatively low here. Again, it's just a matter of do we even have enough DPS to target down their tank. You can see, obviously, that's very low damage done or taken from their tank. This could potentially lead to a timeout type scenario based on their utility and the damage taken. So this is the good thing about having those multi-target builds is if it was just a single target focusing on that tank, then we would be here for a while, but thankfully the Bulldozer and Altruistic Banker are able to hit that back hero, which will then, once down, focus all the energy into that tank for, again, another quick win. Alrighty, there we go. Quick and easy. We've got a few more there, so we won't worry about those now. Again, it's not a priority for this team. So now if we look, we've got our 60 experience potions, our 30 gas canisters, and we can now jump into that breed. This is breed number 10 since we started. Again, we started off with our 30 common heroes, 6 pets, and 6 weapons. By doing this breed, there we go, another Arctic Sheriff, which is good. Great multi-target healer. We can see here now that we have now hit 40 heroes in that specific time period of the 15 days with 5 left. So we should technically be able to get to maybe 44, possibly 45. Just again, it doesn't scale in a linear sense because we have been increasing our energy. And with this hero, that will put us at our maximum of 44 energy. Now keep in mind that energy is dynamic, so when our initial 6 heroes die and perish, we are going to lose a count. So as we currently stand at 40, that would technically drop down to 34, and we would lose 3 points, 41. But it still puts us ahead of the game from where we had started because we have been accumulating those heroes. And as I mentioned, and I may as well jump into a little bit of an overview, but we'll cover more detail when that time comes, is when they expire and we actually look at building our teams. Let's go to our heroes here. These heroes will eventually expire and we'll be able to recycle them for skill points, each of them giving 7 skill points. So it looks like we have the doubles. We have 2 of these ones. We have 2 of the Techno Rats, and 1 of the Wisdom, and 1 of the Influential. So if we come back here and we look at our skill trees, we're definitely going to have 1 upgrade pathway here and 1 upgrade pathway here. So in our next lineup, ideally, we would want one of our heroes to be one of these classes. So if we look at potentially our telekinetic woman, we could upgrade this skill set, which is after every 3 normal attacks deals 15% attack to a random enemy and stun. That's a really great stun combo. Let's have a quick look at our heroes that we've got. So if we click on our Technorat, so this is what we would have to choose from. So our Space Captain, our Field Medic, and our Telekinetic Woman, they would be our primaries. The tanks are always somewhat of a good one to go with because they stay up a bit longer. So if we look at our Space Captain, we get a self-healing factor of 21% attack, consuming 2 MP. And if we also look at our troops, there we go. So we have basically only 1, which is our tank in the next lineup. It's going to be Blessed Kid again. So if we jump into our skill trees and we have a look at Blessed Kid, we would be able to unlock here. There's a 25% chance to obtain a shield, blocking 95% of damage incoming the last 10 seconds. So I think that we'd probably opt for this, and we'd probably opt for our Telekinetic Woman there for that stun. Again, there's not a whole lot of pressure on tanks at this point, so yeah, that's basically just an overview. So as you can see, we now have that 44 energy. We're just going to finish off farming these locations to get ready for the next one. And that will wrap it up for today. We've got 5 days left of this cycle, so tune in when we're at that point. Thank you, and talk to you all tomorrow.